The Prophet never spoke out of his own heart. Is nothing more than revelation revealed. So every word of the messenger of Allah, every word of it, his wisdom and his guidance by Allah. Consider this ayat from the Quran. إذا حييتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها. Subhanallah. Whenever you are greeted with a greeting, then return it. فردوها. No. فأحسن منها. فحيوا بأحسن منها. Give one better than it, or at least return it. It's a commandment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How dare you? How dare you, brother? Some Muslim come up to you and say, brother, assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. You ever seen that? I've seen it. Sometimes what's the matter with the brother? I gave him salams and he gave me such a bad response. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Wa alaikum salam. Sometimes you're not even sure if the brother gave the greeting back to you. You know why? Because you didn't obey that ayat from the Quran. Give one better than it. Now the Prophet Muhammad told the Sahaba that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give a bigger reward for the Muslim who greets their fellow Muslim first. Right? Now what if I told you, brothers, listen to me, brother. According to the Sharia, you get a big reward for giving the greetings first. He told that to a Sahaba. And guess what they did? When each one of them saw each other, after the Prophet said this, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you know what they did? What do you think they did? Huh? They what? Yeah, of course, you would think that, right? They would say, they'd see him, assalamu alaikum, I said it first, assalamu alaikum, I did it first, assalamu alaikum, right? You would think they would do it first, right? But no, they did the opposite. Each one of them wanted their brother to get a bigger reward, so when they saw each other, they waited for the other one to give the greeting first. That's how deep the iman was. Subhanallah. Did it ever happen to you that you had an argument with your wife and right in the heat of the moment, one will say to the other, assalamu alaikum. I've seen it happen. And they don't return the salam. I said assalamu alaikum. You ain't gonna return the salams? I said assalamu alaikum. Now don't raise your hand, but it's happened, hasn't it? No, wait a minute. I know it hasn't happened to any of you. I know that. You're the most beautiful Muslims, and even in the heat of anger, and your wife said, assalamu alaikum. You said, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what you do. Right. But you ever notice that whenever there's a conflict between Muslims, so often one doesn't return salams. Why? Because there's something magical about salams. Afshu salama bainakum. Return the salams among you. Spread the salams. Give salams. And you know why it's heavy? You know why it's deep? Because we haven't got a clue what assalamu alaikum means.